Hi everyone, I'm going to give you some tools that you could teach children to use on the playground or just in life. So the first one is a brain dump. Really, if they come into your office and you have like 7 kids, always have paper, maybe a clipboard where they can just write what happened or what they're upset about, and just writing simply sometimes solves the problem, getting it out on paper. First tip. Second thing is to think differently about conflicts. Teach them that, when we have conflicts, even as adults, we think it's such a bad thing and we don't want to have any problems in life. But really, those times when we have struggles with each other and their difficulties, if we just change our mindset slightly to think that, we're going to learn how to handle difficulty in our future. So kind of having a different shift of our thinking that we want to welcome those conflicts and find new ways to solve them. So the next tool is the acknowledging tool. And this is just really being able to sit in a chair and acknowledge how you're feeling and feel where these feelings are happening in the body. So even if you're right now having a difficult time, taking a moment just to sit back and maybe pull your shoulders away and open up around your collarbone here and just notice, put your hands on your laps and just notice where the sensations, maybe where there's any tightness or maybe vibrations happening in the body. And it can be hard to figure out, but once you start doing it, you recognize when you have some of those strong feelings. So really acknowledging, sitting and acknowledging where they happen. And the fourth one is grounding. And you can do that right in the chair right now with me. So ground your feet into the earth. Press your heels, your toes, lift your arches, and be where your feet are planted. Just that reminder of pressing into the earth. And you can also do this standing up. You can stand tall, another tool. Just standing tall in life, starting with your toes, pointing forward, straight, and pulling your shoulders back away from your ears, maybe lifting the crown of your head. This is just grounding down and being present and really seeing where you are in the moment, because instead of just thinking in all different ways. So the grounding tool, or the 90-second tool, pause, breathe, and relax. You can really do any type of stretch to teach this, but knowing that the emotions are strongest in the first 90 seconds. So if we can just get into it and maybe feel what 90 seconds is, and a good way to do this is with the lightning bolt. And you can just have them sit in a chair and just come up, press their feet down, and just come up off the chair and hold this pose, whether you want to put your hands up or on your waist, and really hold it for 90 seconds and breathe and feel how the emotions can flow through. Fun little trick you can do. And then, when they're on the recess or anywhere in life, reminding them to just pause. Don't say anything, just be still, breathe, relax your body, and allow the emotion to flow through. 90-second pause. It's really interesting, isn't it? And then the next one is to open the view. Like, think about how other people, if you're having a problem with someone, maybe open the view and see it differently through someone else's eyes. And so you could do this in a fun little stretch by sitting in a chair and bringing your hands down to the ground and really twisting open. And here you can actually, if you bring your hands down and look between your legs, you can see things differently. Things are upside down or you're seeing them sideways. So opening the view and thinking about how the other person might feel and how the other person might see it. So doing it with stretches helps our learners to really feel it in the body. Opening the view, discharging strong emotions. A lot of times I know for myself, when you have those strong feelings, you want to be active to get them out, whether it's cleaning your house or washing the windows. It's like we need to really get rid of some of that strength, energy that we receive from anger. So you can teach kids about that too. Like sometimes if we have those strong emotions, we need to move our bodies. It's hard if we're in the classroom, but if you're at recess, what can you do? And in the classroom, you can do some jumping jacks. You can touch the opposite knee. You can actually run in place, just do whatever it takes. Oh, it feels so good, doesn't it? Just moving our body can help us problem solve and get rid of some of the strong anger or energy so that, when we're overreactive, we can't think. So moving, breathing, all right? And the last thing that's really fun to do is to plan solutions. And you can do this by having a group conversation. Let's think about things we can do on the playground. We have difficulty. What are some of the things? You know them, apologizing, sharing, taking turns, rock, paper, scissors, talking to an adult, getting help. What are different ways? Brainstorm, talk about it, or let two people talk about it and let them make a list and then try to make a whole classroom list of way to solve problems, because they come up with some really interesting things. I mean, they'll tell you to go get a drink of water. They'll tell you to do all different types of problem solving that I never think about. So take the time to learn from the kids and make that list. And wow, if you make one, send it to me, because I love all the new ideas that kids have on way to solve problems. So there's some tips for you, and I hope this just sparks some new ideas and we can all learn from each other. All right, make it a great day.